By the end of this YouTube video, you'll be able to use Claude Code to download transcripts from YouTube videos you're interested in watching, figure out if you actually want to watch it based off the content in there, and then even extend it to create additional material from that. For example, you'll see this how to train for your first marathon video, and then having Claude Code actually write out a new training plan for you. All within this one tool. You can do all of it in parallel based off of what you're trying to achieve and spend more of your time on thinking about what you actually want to watch or additional next steps that you might have. In today's video, we're going to talk through a new tool that you can use with Claude Code to get quicker insights from YouTube. It's called yt-dlp, and you don't need to know all the details about this GitHub repo. There's enough training data that if you tell Claude Code to install this, it should be able to install it on your behalf. And so in my previous video, I talked about how to set up Claude Code, how to set up the shortcuts CC so that you can more quickly use it and set it up so that it can automatically install things on your behalf. And here you'll see that it's already installing it, and then we'll be able to use it. And one of the use cases that is really useful here is you can give it any YouTube link and it can download it, it can save it for you. It can also use the transcripts from the YouTube videos to summarize it for you so you can figure out if you actually want to watch it, or you can write notes of it so that you can actually go back to it later on or get the key insights of it without actually having to watch it. And so we'll see really quickly here how you might do that. And here you'll see also that it asks you if you want to install this as well. I'll say yes. This will allow Claude Code to also use additional features to break out those videos more easily. And once you do that, we'll go into YouTube. Let's search YouTube right now. And I already have some videos queued up, but here's a really good example. Let's actually just use this one right here. And we can basically just tell YouTube, or not YouTube, Claude Code, get the transcripts and summarize for me. And then now that we have this running, let's expand this a little bit and then we can kind of do a few more runs. So I'm going to do Command D, Command Shift D, Command Shift D on this side. And now we have 4 Claude Code sessions all going on at once. And then here's another video that might be interesting that I was going to watch later on. I don't know if you follow this channel. Get transcripts from this and summarize. And so you'll see here, this is a really popular video from Colin and Samir, and just wanted to kind of get a high level theme of what's happening there. Similarly, when I was doing a YouTube search of how to grow a YouTube channel, 40 minutes long, don't know if I want to watch it, get transcripts and summarize. And then finally, let's say I'm training for a marathon, saw this video, almost 2 hours long, do the exact same thing. And then because we've set up Obsidian in the past, and this is just a project that I'm already in with Claude Code, you can kind of see that if we go all the way up, I'm already in the work project that I was in previously. You can use Claude Code to do any sort of research that you might have. And then I already have it up here, and you'll see that it will create new folders, new MD files. Yes. And so I'll just tell it to do that. And you'll see here, as Claude Code is using this tool, it can not only get the transcript and summarize that for you, it can do a lot more. And this is not just for YouTube. You can use it for SoundCloud, Twitter, Instagram. You can pretty much download any video that you want. In a future video, we'll talk about how you can extend this tool so that you can get any video, any audio, and transcribe it so that you can get the content of it so that you can get a quick summary of it. So we have 4 agents going on, and I'm just gonna, as this demo is going on, I'm just gonna tell it to write all the files. And so here, if we go back to Obsidian, you'll now see a summary, a really quick summary from one of the videos from the first video that we had here. Now you have a very clear sum if you actually want to watch this. And if you don't like something about how they write the files, you can tell it how to change that. Here's the other video summary from Colin and Samir. And then you can also figure out if you want to watch this later on. And so let's say, can you download the video for me in this repo so I can reference later? So you can get Claude Code to do quite a bit for you, including storing the videos locally so you can watch it offline. But for the purpose of this, you can kind of see that we can now do a lot of research from YouTube on any topic that you want. Let's say you wanted to find new restaurants in a city that you're going to visit soon. You can search on YouTube, get the links for that, and you want to store that for later on, put it into Obsidian, you can view it more easily, or you can just chat back and forth with Claude Code and ask it questions. So you can use it as a learning material as well. So if you have educational content that you want to figure out if you want to watch, you can see if it's actually useful or not before investing time in actually watching it. And then this is the other video that we had, how to train for a marathon. So they can break it down into more digestible pieces. And then you can ask Claude Code to build out a training plan for you. Can you build out a training plan? A marathon I have in October. And then Claude Code can do all of the analysis, all the writing, all the research for you. And the primary thing about this tool is it just allows you to get context very quickly, summarize it, and then decide if you want to deep dive into it or not. Very simple. Then you don't have to spend a lot of time figuring out if you want to watch these videos or not. You can let Claude Code help you decide that. Is it worth watching? And that is it. So you can then talk to Claude, and Claude will prompt you for a few different things, and from that it will build out a plan. And over time, as it gets to know you more and you build out additional content in your folder, it will have the information so that you don't have to continuously add that information in there. Or you can actually add that to your Claude rule. So we can add additional information in our Obsidian Claude file. And we had a different video on that you can watch here. I'll link it here so that you can go back and see how we set that up. And that's the video.